Kaden. Hi, buddy. You're not gonna smile? Alright. So, we are meeting, I think she's walking up right now. We're meeting one of my friends and her kiddos to go to the Dino Island. Yeah, the dinosaurs. At Thanksgiving Point today. And I've never been here before, so it's gonna be fun. And I had lunch with my dad. Oh, there they are. Let's walk and vlog at the same time. I had lunch with my dad, which was so good. And now we're here. And this will be fun, hopefully. And I don't even know, you know, new things. So here we go.
Hey. Hey. Oh. Hey, guess what, Kaden?
Hey, Kaden.
Hey, look at Mom.
Kaden.
Look at Mom.
Kaden Blair.
Ready? Ready? You ready?
Drops.
Wait.
Chunky, 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 chunky. Torturing our baby with tickles.
We need that big full-bodied laugh.
You done?
Wait for it. It's that bunny in the nose.
Oh.
There it is. There it is. There's the laugh.
Why is his laugh so infectious? Is that the right word? Infectious?
Infectious.
Are you tough like Dad?
Yeah.
Say, oh yeah. Hi. So it's the nighttime, 11:15, and I'm home from Zumba. I've eaten dinner. I'm about to go wash my face and go to bed. I'm tired. Zumba, like I love Zumba so much. But even when I missed it for like a week or two, especially after being sick, I'm just like, oh, I'm tired. So we're gonna go to bed. But we're gonna do it again tomorrow. I'm excited. So yeah, it was a pretty chill day after the dinosaurs, which were so cool. We just walked around, looked at all the dinosaurs. It was super, super cool. And so then we came home, but I was like so tired. And it was hot. It was hotter outside than it wasn't like, it wasn't super burning hot yet, but it was hotter than I was expecting it to be or prepared for. And so when I came home and Sean was home, I said, hey, I love you. Here's Kaden. And I took a 30-minute nap. Which honestly, I don't like taking only 30-minute naps because I feel like it's just not enough. I'm like an hour plus napper. I love naps. Anyway, I was watching a YouTube video just barely, and the girl was talking about like what she wanted to be when she grew up. So my question for you is, what did you want to be when you were a little child? When you grew up, what did you want to be? You're gonna laugh at me. But when I was little, like, 4 or 5-ish, I legit I wanted to work at McDonald's because they had a cool play place. And then when I got a little bit older, I wanted to be an astronaut because I love stars. And I think space is really cool. I don't understand it. I can't like fathom it. It's something that I have no concept of, which is weird. But I wanted to be an astronaut so bad. And that actually stayed with me probably like through middle school and a little bit into high school until I was in, algebra and 9th grade, and I failed it. Guys, math is not my thing. I have stories. I failed 9th grade. I think it was algebra. Maybe it was geometry. I don't remember. Whatever math class I took when I was in 9th grade, one of the terms, I failed it by 0.5%. So in my school's 70% and higher was passing. And I got 69.4. And because of the 0.4, it made it round down to 69%, which was failing. I remember I was mortified to tell my dad. I thought he was going to ground me. I thought he was going to take away my car. Why did I have keys? Maybe I had my permit or something. I know I had keys because I gave him my keys. Like, I thought he was going to take away my car. I thought he was going to ground me for life. Like, I thought I was going to be in so much trouble. Quick story. So, like, I remember I planned this whole thing, everything I was going to say, because I felt so bad. Like, I was like an A student except for math. So I remember I was upstairs in my room and I was like freaking out and panicking. Like, it was set. There was literally nothing else I could do about it. And I feel weird. I took my ring off. Hey, cute nails. And so I was like, hey, Dad, I need to talk to you. So I go down the stairs and all of a sudden I lost it. I burst into tears. I was so sad, so scared. Like, I thought he was going to be so upset. And I just like handed my phone, handed my keys. I just kept saying, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And I'm crying. And he's thinking the worst, right? And I don't know what the worst was for him. Well, he thought I was pregnant, but I was not. And I guess that was the worst for him, having a 15-year-old teenage daughter. Anyway, so I finally was able to compose myself, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I failed my math class. I tried so hard. I did all the things. I suck at math and I can't do it. And like, as a good parent, he's like, you don't suck. And I'm like, no, I freaking suck at. As an adult now, I can still say I suck at math. I am not a good math person, taker, doer. So anyway, calm down. He's like, thank you for telling me. I thought this was worse. That's when he told me he thought I was pregnant. Not that I looked pregnant or anything. He just, oh my gosh, okay, I digress. I just thought I was pregnant. So I wasn't. Failing math class is way better than being pregnant at 15. What is the point of the story? I don't even remember. Oh, then I wanted to be an astronaut. So yeah, that didn't happen. And then the rest of my high school and college-ness, I was just like, I want to be a mom. That's what I want to be when I grow up. Look at me now. But really, I didn't know what I wanted to be. I just wanted to like be happy. And okay, let's just like tell some more stories since I'm in a talkative mood. So finished high school, didn't fail any more math in high school. Got to college. I had to take I retook college algebra and I got an A. Heck yeah. I was so freaking excited. That was only because I had a freaking amazing teacher. Excuse me, that actually knew how to teach math, right? Makes a difference. So flash forward a couple semesters. No, I went to college for a year, then I went on my mission, and then I took a year off because I was doing like a trade for medical billing and coding because I thought that was what I wanted to do with my life, and I hated it. I hated it so much. Like halfway through, I hated it, but I was like, no, I paid for this. My dad paid for this. I'm going to finish this course. I'm going to get a job, and I'm going to like it, dang it. So that's what I did. I finished the course. I got a job. I hated it so much. I hated it, oh, with a passion. Like, I hated going to work. I hated what I was doing. It just was not giving me joy. And luckily at the time, at that job, my boss there, we actually are still in contact to this day. And that was like 8-ish years ago, maybe. She was really nice. And she could just tell. It was only 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks. And she could just tell. She's like, this isn't for you. You're not happy here. And I was like, I hate it. I hated it so much. So anyway, it was kind of like I quit / she let me go, but it was all on good terms. Being too loud. I woke up Kaden. So flash forward another semester and I went back to college because I didn't know what else to do. And I basically got to the point in my schooling where I was undecided. So my counselor was like, look, you're either going to graduate right now in nothing, in university studies, or you need to pick a major. And I was like, I don't know what to do. So I remember I went home. My cousin Liz came over, and I'm pretty sure my sister was on her mission, so she couldn't help me. My cousin Liz came over, and we opened up my laptop, and we opened every single major that this university offered. The door just, oh, maybe Will is leaving. Every single major that this university offered. And I looked at all of the prereqs, all of the requirements, looked at how long it would take me to finish it, looked at even if I was interested in it, like literally every single thing. We finally narrowed it down to like 3. And basically, I just searched, pondered, and prayed for like 10 seconds. And I looked at potential jobs. I looked at what type of money this major could offer, like all the things. Because at this moment in time, I was kind of having like a come to Jesus moment, like in the sense of like, I'm a returned missionary. I'm not dating anybody, and I think I was working at this point, but just like a random college job, right? And I was trying to get out of my head of being dependent on getting married and finding a man to take care of me, because up to that point in my life, it wasn't happening. And I was upset about it, but also I was like, move on. Like, there's nothing I can do as long as I'm putting myself out there. I'm going on dates when I can. I'm trying to meet new people. What can I do? So this all was kind of happening at the same time. And I was like, also, so many people were telling me, like, just live your best life. Like, your husband will come. Do whatever makes you happy. Blah, blah, blah. But, like, I was like, fine, I will. Like, let me show you. So I did. And I went on tons of trips. I went to Cancun with one of my best friends. I went and visited my friends that were at other colleges up in Idaho and down south. Like, I went to concerts. I saw movies. I went to shows. Like, I was living my best life. Because I was like, just because I'm single, I don't need no man to make me happy. Yes, I do. I need Sean. So anyway, I finally picked a major. I decided on communication, which according to one of my professors, it is not communications. It is communication. The study of. No S. Not plural. So I've always said that because they were very adamant about it. And I believed them. So I picked communication for public relations was my emphasis. And then I minored in HR. So basically, I like to be in charge and tell people what to do, which is true. That's exactly what I do. So fast forward another year or two after that, eventually I did meet Sean. We dated, we got married, blah blah blah. I already told that whole story. And I was set to graduate in the spring of 2020. Well, we all know what the freak happened in the spring of 2020. The world shut down. So here we are. Literally have 6 weeks left of school. Of my last semester of college. It had taken me 6 years to do 4 years of work. And I remember I was sitting actually in my institute class. Like, I had classes that morning, classes that afternoon. I was sitting in my institute class for the day. And we all were just like, everybody could feel it in the air. Something was weird. We didn't know what was going on. We've heard about this COVID thing. People are getting sick and dying. What is going on? Zombies? I don't know. And we're all sitting in my institute class. My professor, teacher, brother is amazing. He actually has a podcast now. YouTube channel. It's called crap. I don't remember what it's called. His name is David Butler, and he does it with a woman, and they're super amazing. And I don't remember what it's called. But his name is David Butler. So fun fact also, he actually was one of my seminary teachers in high school, and now he's my institute teacher in college. Anyway, we're all sitting there. I don't remember what we were talking about, but all of a sudden, everybody got this email that was like, because this was Friday the 13th of March, right? I remember it like it was yesterday. We were all sitting there. The next week for my college was spring break. So we all got this email saying, hey, COVID is here, and we are taking this very seriously. Finish your classes today. Next week is spring break. We will let you know next week what our plan is. So stay tuned. And we were like, what is going on? So I remember I went to my next class after that, which was with a teacher that I loved. I regretted that I never had any other classes because she taught a ton of communication classes, and I found a different teacher that I loved so much that taught about the same classes, so I always took them from her. When I also found this new teacher that I also loved. Anyway, I was sad that I only had her for one class for my last semester, which got cut in half. It's not half. Whatever. First, not 6 weeks. Anyway, and we were all sitting there, and she basically was like, I feel like I'm never going to see you guys again. Good luck in life. So then the next week happened. It's spring break, and everything is just like shut down, right? The world shut down. Everything was closed. Everything had curfews. Like, you couldn't go anywhere or do anything. Face masks were starting to be required, and we were like, what is happening? What is the world? When we got an email saying that UVU has decided, that was college I went to, has decided to, for the rest of the semester, be online only. One, I loathe, hate, with a burning, fiery passion, online classes. I can't do it. I need the in-person. I need the interaction with my with my fellow students. I need the connection with the teacher, not through a screen. So I started freaking out about that. 2, as a communication major, the majority of your classes, especially finals, are group projects. Which one? I hate group projects. 2, I hate it when teachers are like, in the real world, in the workplace, you're going to be doing group projects all the time. Guess what? Maybe I am. But I'm going to be getting paid for it. And it's probably going to be something that I like to do, since that's my job. So don't do group projects for school. So figuring out how to do group projects and presentations over Zoom when nobody had done that before, and like whatever site the school used, was so ridiculously hard. And all of my teachers were like, we're going to try to make this as easy as possible. We only have 6 weeks left. And I was like, how about we just don't do anything? But no. So yeah, finished that. I also had a math class. It's freaking worse. Guys, when I tell you I'm bad at math, I was so bad at math. So I failed that high school math. Then in college, I took that one math class again and got an A only because I had an amazing teacher. Now flash forward, I have this major that I finally picked out. And the major, or the math class that the major required was like business statistics or something. I don't freaking care about business statistics. That's not for me. That is not in my brain. So I took it at the school. I failed it. I took it through a different online option that would transfer the credit. Failed that. So now I failed 3 math classes in my life. And at this point, my counselor for my major, who was freaking awesome, she was like, girl, you're like about to graduate. I don't care what math class you do at this point. You just need a math class. Just take one. Find one and take it. And I was like, okay. So I did. It wasn't business statistics, but it was something else. And the teacher was great. And he like made it make sense, which was awesome. And then it went online and I almost failed it again. And I was like, no, but I didn't. I graduated. Go me. And yeah, that was like the longest story to ask you, what did you want to be when you grew up? Because I went from McDonald's worker to astronaut to whatever makes me happy, and a mom to communication with for public relations and HR. And the current job that I actually have, my position has now changed 1, 2.5, 3. I'm coming up on like my 4th-ish position with this company because I'm getting a new position in like 2 weeks. I will talk about that in 2 weeks. And this was the first job that I got after college. So that's cool. It's also the job that I've been with the longest. So that's also really cool. And this was a long, like, exit video. I hope my dad watches this and comments at the bottom. I thought you were pregnant. So yeah, anyway, tell me what you wanted to be when you grew up. I hope it was something amazing. I feel like I'm sewing on my chin. I don't know what that is. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I hope you have a great evening, day, morning, whenever you're watching this. I don't know. It is now 11:32. I'm gonna go wash my face, go to bed. So good night. Don't forget to comment, like, follow, subscribe, and share this video if you want. It's cool if you don't. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.